Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome to Games and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft modded Let's Build a City series. Today we're back here on the world and I'm pretty excited to show you guys what I've been working on. Basically, over the last couple of weeks here, I got pretty excited and I wanted to go ahead and build a lot more of the world and kind of start to really expand it out, give me some plots to work with, and kind of just get the whole map down to where I liked it. So I also had a little favoritism for this place. I've been there a few times in real life and I really like it. So I figured why not just build that right off the bat here and kind of skip a little bit of the areas. This is not it. This is the golf course that's kind of in the Beverly Hills area of the real Los Angeles map. Again, if you're new here, we're trying to build the entire Los Angeles map. I believe it was last episode of the tour, or it was a couple episodes ago, but there was a full tour you can catch up there. But we're basically just building a mini replica of Los Angeles, maybe more like the Los Santos map, kind of our own version, our own style, but I have been looking at some real maps for this. Basically, for those of you who need kind of perspective of where I am right now, this is sort of the start of the hills area. This is going to be the university. This is kind of based off the University of Los Angeles, and there's my view in there. I'm pretty happy with how the build turned out. There might be full videos on all these projects when they're all finished, but over here is where we have all of our mansions in sort of the Bel Air neighborhood, going all the way down there. So that just gives you a little bit of context as to where we are. This would technically be like Santa Monica Boulevard down here, and I only know all this because I've been looking at the maps extensively trying to figure out how this whole area works. But anyway, this is kind of where we come out of Century City-ish, but again, we're going to come up with our own names for all these places. And you head down here. This is where you enter into the South Santa Monica Boulevard. Again, coming up with our own names, but this is technically what that is. And this is kind of like a big road that runs down here and it connects up to the golf club. Anyway, it's definitely a long ways out from where we started, but this is what I want to show you guys. This is where the fun really begins. And I'll kind of head down here to street level. None of the buildings have roofs on them yet, so just ignore that for right now. I've been really rushing to get this out. I worked 5 hours on it yesterday trying to get this all done. Actually, probably not 5. Well, yeah, maybe 5 hours yesterday, as bad as that sounds. But anyway, here it is. So yeah, this is why I got so far down. This is again supposed to be the Rodeo Drive, as you probably read the title of the video. But yeah, this is sort of my own version of it, and I tried to make it as kind of realistic as possible. Again, lots of work still has to happen on it, but it's a pretty good start, so I want to share it with you guys. First of all, there's going to be lots of little office buildings and things all around it that kind of make it feel like it's more in the city. Right now, it kind of feels like it's out in the middle of nowhere because it is. But it will be much more densely populated, and there will be some really nice houses up that way. But anyway, yeah, let's just start off here. And a lot of these buildings are just replicated off the real stores that they have there in terms of just like the look of them. I just found sort of the more interesting ones and tried to incorporate them in here. And I think I did a pretty decent job of that. So I'm just going to sort of fly down each side of the street and kind of show you guys the different store designs. Each one of these stores will technically have its own floor patterns. They'll have entrances and they'll all look very nice. They'll have roofs like this one actually does. And then they'll maybe even be done up on the inside. If I have the time, I might go ahead and do that. But either way, we've got a couple stores here. Again, I just sort of picked the coolest looking ones and I did them all down here. And then we've got a couple stores going down here. And then going up I guess this is the east side of the road, we've got a whole bunch more stores here. This is sort of the most iconic area. It's in GTA as well. And it's sort of the area where you go up here and there's a bunch of little stores. Not sure what it's called, but that's what it is. And there's a little fountain over here. And this is a little restaurant, I think. Again, I was on Google Maps a lot trying to figure this all out. If we go up this side of the road, you can see some of the little stores that I've put in here. I've got, a whole bunch of different designs here. I was actually quite happy with how a lot of these turned out. Oftentimes when I do stores like these, they don't turn out as well as I thought. I really like this one here on the end and the look of it. I'm not sure what stores these are in real life, but either way, this one's very cool, and it's got like a little balcony up here. I'll have to do some little railings, but yeah, I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. That's basically it. I just really wanted to share with you guys this. This is not going to be it for the video, though, because I want to show you guys a little bit of the detail stuff that I did in terms of just different palm trees. We've got a bunch of different gardens, and I want to lay out some more of those as well. And yeah, we've got a whole bunch of really cool stuff going on. The big median here in the middle is where a lot of the palm trees are as well. And then we've got these crosswalks that enter halfway through. This area here is going to be there's going to be I think in real life, it's like a little, I don't even know. It's where you walk through these arches and you get into like a weird mall thing with like an opening in the middle. It's like a little outlet mall almost through here. So yeah, I'm going to try to incorporate that, I think, but we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I'll just put a store there. And then a couple different little stores. Yeah, this I believe is like a very iconic jewelry store on the corner here. And that was the Chanel building, I think is what it was. So that was what that is technically in real life. But again, my own version of it here probably doesn't look accurate to it, but I did my best. Yeah, I can't really, I couldn't remember what any of these other ones are, but this is a really interesting area again. So I've got a little arch, going here on this building here at the end. I believe it's a jewelry store. I have no idea. And then we've got a whole bunch more little buildings going along here. These will all come out to here. Yeah, it's going to look pretty good. This is also another very iconic looking building with the sort of exterior area here. And you can walk into the store. A lot of the stores also I did recessed entrances because a lot of them in real life actually had that. So you'll see, like, maybe there's an example here. This one, I guess, sort of, it's recessed. This one, not maybe as much. There was one, or a couple of them at least, that I think I did a pretty good job of that in. Even this one here, like, I found that they all have these little awnings that you would walk into. So I tried to kind of replicate that on either side. This one as well. And that's basically how that works. Either way, the plan for the area now is kind of what I wanted to get into because it's kind of fun. You guys know GTA, they have the parking lots that are kind of elevated. They have a ramp up to them. They also have the metro system. That's going to run in between these two streets as well as a few stores. So that's sort of the plan there. Lots of trees, lots of, just little details I think will make that look really good. Then this, I guess, road here, Boulevard, whatever it is coming along on an angle like so and kind of cutting off this neighborhood or area. It's going to have a big hotel here at the end, which is what they have in real life with some parking out front. It's going to have, I think, a couple other little hotels and office buildings along it. Over behind here, there's a big blue office building that's going to go up, as well as a parking lot in between the two. Along the back side of here is going to be, I think, a couple parking garages and a bunch more little stores. And then, yeah, over here, we're going to have some more offices, some more stores. It's basically just a little commercial and office area. When you go north of it, you'll be brought into the actual neighborhood area, which will go up into the hills. And then when you go south of it, I think you start to enter, most likely what we'll do is downtown LA, way down there. And then we will start one of my favorite areas too, which is going to be to build, which will be Hollywood, which will be like right over here. This will be like the start of West Hollywood, I think, at the end of this boulevard or at the end of this street. And then we're going to be able to do the Hollywood sign and a bunch of cool stuff over there. So that's going to be fun as well. And that's basically where we're at. Oh, and then one more thing. If you come up here, this is where Sunset Boulevard is on the north side of the golf course. This is where it will meet with Rodeo, and it will do the Beverly Hills Hotel, which will be fun as well. So yeah, looking forward to all of that. It's all going to be a ton of fun to build, and hopefully you guys will stick around for the ride. But I just want to come on here and make that quick update showing you guys what I've done so far for this area. I have a feeling I'm going to do some more work on it here in the next couple of days. I want to show you guys what I got started with, so next time we can go and hopefully show much more of this filled in. Either way, that is going to do it for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next one.